I saw Miles at the Cafe A Go-Go. The band was Keith Jarrett, Michael Henderson on bass, Jack DeJohnette on drums, and Airto and Gary Bartz. Also incredible. Well, that particular night was one of my great nights in terms of hearing live music. I'll tell you that particular night, I dropped some acid before I went to the Cafe A Go-Go. And it was a double bill at the Cafe A Go-Go. It was Richard Pryor and Miles Davis. And I'd seen Richard Pryor on TV a little bit, but I was unprepared for the flow of obscenities that came from his mouth, especially since I was on acid. I mean, it was just wild. And then Miles came out, and the music, oh man. I felt so connected to that music that night. Acid will do that. Well, that's only part of it, because after that, we went to the Village Vanguard. It was the opening night. It was a Tuesday night. It was the opening night debut of Chick Corea's new band called Circle. After Chick and Dave Holland, they left Miles, they formed a group called Circle. Circle was totally different than the music he was playing with Miles. Miles was doing the fusion thing. Chick had played on In a Silent Way, and I believe he plays on Bitches Brew. And yes, it was Orange Sunshine, Mr. Robinson. You are correct about that. I was on Orange Sunshine. I love that acid. So Chick was playing very avant-garde, very out. They were joined by an excellent drummer named Barry Altschul and Anthony Braxton. Now, if you know Anthony Braxton, he is an avant-garde, whatever, free jazz, whatever you want to describe it. So the music they were playing with Circle, and you can go back and you can hear it on ECM Records, couldn't be further from what I heard with Miles that night. I loved it. I thought it was great. Anthony Braxton, when he plays, his neck blares out. And I was hallucinating off of his neck and like the pipes in the ceiling. Just totally blew me away. And I was sitting there in the Vanguard and I was listening to this music, and all of a sudden there was like a break between the songs, a little bit of silence. And this elderly woman walked down the stairs at the Vanguard, and she walked in. If you've ever been to the Vanguard, you walk down the stairs and there's like a little gate at the desk at the front, and someone greets you and you pay them and so forth. So she walked down. I don't know who was on the door that night. There was a bartender who worked there named Mickey. Maybe it was him. I don't know. So anyway, down the stairs, this woman and Circle, Chick Corea and Anthony Braxton are like getting ready to play another number. And she said, with a British accent, she said, loud enough so everybody in the club could hear, "Is it very avant-garde?" Just as she said that, they launched into this. She was like, and she got turned around and walked back up the stairs. I guess that was too much for her. Yeah, that was one of those nights. One of those, something you remember for a lifetime.